Hi guys, welcome back to Copart Autos and another new project. Here we have an Audi A3 diesel. If I remember rightly, it's a category N. I think it's about, the reason we went, well, there's a story behind how we went for this one. It's got 88,000 miles on it, so that perks his interest for a start. Let me go in. Oh! Steering lock. So it starts. Even better, comes with half tank fuel. On the whole, a very nice car. Now it's got no MOT, and obviously there's a bit of damage, and I'll show you that in a bit. And it's going to be a relatively quick turnaround, but we wasn't actually planning on getting this. We were bidding for another car, and you will have seen that probably maybe in the previous videos. This, I don't know what order they're coming out in, but which was the Fiesta. And the Fiesta was the minimum bid, as was this one. So we put an order in it, but it was very early in the auction, and we were waiting right till near the end before they actually agreed and said yes, we could have it. I was doing the bidding, but Dave was looking, and I think he was looking at this one for two things. One, if we didn't get the Fiesta, get this and sell it. Or two, if we got the Fiesta, we'd get this and have it. And he bid on it. He put one bid on it and won it. And then about a second later, got confirmation that we got the Fiesta, so we got two cars to deal with. So as you can see, starts. I've just took it up road for a quick run. It runs, it drives, it goes short gears. Got a little bit worried because when you actually in the car and you sat stationary and you rev it, it won't go above 2,500 revs. So that got me worried a little bit. But I've just took it for a quick spin, and when you're driving, it goes past that rev limit. So I don't know if it's a safety feature on these cars. Never done a Audi before, so couldn't tell you. But on the inside, it's all right. It just literally needs a quick clean, and it's sorted. Obviously no service history with it. And up until the point of the crash, it looks like it'd been really well looked after. I mean, you've got a full kit in it, apart from one little thing that's missing, but a full kit, and that what looks like a tyre that's never been used. So you go around the car. I mean, I've not given it a clean yet, so I don't know what's lurking under this dirt, but it doesn't look like much. But yeah, what's the damage? There you go. That's the damage on it. So new bumper, new headlight, and a new wing, because if you look at the wing from here, this has obviously been pushed in. Now obviously we don't know what damage is lurking underneath that, whether it's caused any more damage. But we've got a headlight, we've got a wing coming. We're picking that up tomorrow. I believe it's Saturday today, so yeah, tomorrow, Sunday. We're just looking for a bumper. You won't believe how hard it is to find a bumper of a decent price. Cheapest I've seen was 250. Dearest one I've seen was 500. So it's just to see how stupid parts are going these days. But the first thing I'm obviously going to do is I'm going to give it a quick clean, just on the outside, see how it comes up. I mean, from a tyres point of view, front ones are looking a little bit, rear ones are okay, but possibly need some tyres up front soon. Probably got about 4mm tread on it. That one's probably got a bit less, so probably need a couple of tyres on front on it. But yeah, we'll give it a quick wash, hoover on inside, and then once we've got the parts, we're not going to do it until we get the parts, we're going to take all this off, see what's lurking underneath, see if there's any damage underneath. But yeah, other than that, really good price off. Let's crack on. Alright, just a quick wash. I've not done the best job, I just wanted to get a lot of the dirt off, see if he's out lurking. There's a slight scratch there, I don't know if you can see it, but that should buff out. Alloys have come up really well, I'm not gonna lie, but in total there's nothing lurking. I mean, there's your usual bits over here with being loading and unloading, but other than that, it's all good. Just got that to deal with. Right guys, just a quick cut in. Dave's took some time lapse of him taking all this to bits. So arch liners out, headlights out, bumpers off. There's a slight bit of damage to crash bar there, but no major. Oh, excuse me. But he needs new bracket for light. That holds light in place. That's kaput, so I have to get one of them. Got a wing, got a replacement bumper, but both want painting, so I'll have to get them painted. But yeah, crack on. This is just a quick update. As you can see, I've got the replacement wing on, but we can't put anything else on because we need this lower bracket for the light, get the light in and get all that matched up before we start doing final alignment. So yeah, steady progress, but all good. Just a quick cut in. Right, main dealer for this bracket, so we're just going to do a little bit of a test fit and see how it all goes together. see if it's all right, and then yeah, put it in final fit after that. So we're losing light, but just a bit of an update. Got the lower clamp on, headlights in position, and then when you come down here, got a nice even panel gap all the way down. And I would put bonnet down, but we're in the middle of sorting bumper out. But it looks here like this is wrong, but it's exactly the same on the other side. So yeah, we're just gonna put a little bit of heat to this bit of the bumper. I mean, this bumper's gonna have to be painted anyway, but it's slightly kinked here, so we're gonna heat it up and then gonna clamp some up to keep it straight, and then let it cool in position. Like I said, this is the replacement bumper, and yeah, so that see how we get on. Right guys, a couple of days later, because as you saw in that last bit of video, we were losing light, but as you can see, the front end is back together. There's still a couple of bits to do, and it's a lessons learned, but the bracket we took off from here, there was a little grub screw that sits in it. Now, we binned that part, and we shouldn't have, because this is a little bit loose, but if we put that screw in, it would hold that securely in place. So, lesson learned, don't throw everything away before you know what you need. Here, in regards to panel gaps, it's quite hard to see, but we've got a very decent panel gap all the way down there, and it sits flush. It sits all flush down here. It just wants, I mean, it's not final fit, because as we've said before, all this has got to come off and be repainted again. This is just to get it on and get it through an MOT. But yeah, so as you can see, it's a little bit closer on this side than it is that, so it's just a slight bit of adjustment that wants doing. But yeah, all on. And like I say, we're going to get it booked in for its MOT next, so this can be actually driven and moved, because there's nothing else really wrong with it. We're obviously going to give it a service, but we'll do all that sort of off camera, because we're pretty much done on this one. In regards to wing, just wants painting, bumper wants prepping and painting, and then on this corner we have pulled it back and got it in line, but obviously there is some marking of the paint, as well as a couple of indentations where obviously it's bent down, it's bent back, so they need grinding down, filling, and then a blend done in this, but I'll ask him to do that when he does the rest of the painting. So yeah, this car is ultimately done, and this is probably going to be the last video on it. I mean, we will give you an update in future other videos, just to see what it's like when it's done, and obviously if it passes its MOT. I mean, if it doesn't pass its MOT and there's quite a few jobs that need doing, then we'll video that and show you that, but after its MOT it's just a quick clean, and you can start driving it until we can get it into paint shop. So yeah, I think we'll end this one here. As per usual, if you do like these videos, please do consider subscribing. We've had a bit of a hike since the Fiesta video in subscribers, and at last count we're at 250. So a big thanks to everybody that has subscribed. We really do appreciate it. When we started, we never thought we'd get 10 subscribers, near mind about 250. So yeah, please tell everyone about it, share it, drop us a comment if you need to, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.